Lonely drive. Do it.
Okay, so
tell us your thoughts.
So I'm afraid that so Eric, what would you say is the year the OSR coagulated and took corporal form? What year do you think that would be?
2007.
Okay, so here's my thought on this. We are 2 years away from the 20th anniversary of the
Oh, geez,
OSR
yeah.
birthing itself. And I think that the reason, Mike, that you got the vehement reaction from the people that you did is that just like people who were D&D first edition players and D&D that were second edition players and third edition, nobody defends fourth edition. But all these people somewhere at the 20-year mark get antsy and squirrely, and they want to talk about how great it was, blah 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 blah. And the problem is that a lot of the companies that are OSR, I'll say original OSR companies, a lot of them would really, really love to have one Kickstarter that did what Kelsey's done, let alone two.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And I think there's some jealousy there. And the other side of this is, and I don't say this with any invective towards any OSR publisher, but there is probably some unconscious gatekeeping, because the OSR as it was what was defined in 2007, 2010, 20, the first 5 years of the OSR sort of defined it, and then it percolated along. And when somebody says like Mork Borg is OSR adjacent, that's a hell of a compliment. It shouldn't be taken as an insult or a threat to the OSR. Mm-hmm. Shadow Dark being OSR adjacent, I'll tell you, when I look at Shadow Dark or I look at Mork Borg, I see an artistic style that absolutely riffs off of that which came before in the OSR. And refines it and makes it even more crunchy and I think there's a ragging defensive that does not need to take place. And the OSR at 20 years, well, I would hope that the OSR would begat some amazing children. I would hope that some of the things that came out 20 years ago have inspired some great games since then. And if that threatens people, if that upsets them, if that sends them into a tizzy and they have